This is new. Hey, Allie. Does the screen look really different? I'm going live on my hi Kathleen. I'm going live on my laptop. Hi Rosemary. I'm just looking around. It's so big compared to my phone. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna click around and see. No. Don't know where to like. Yeah, my phone is just such a pain in the aspirin. You know what I mean? So I'm just so over it. And I was like, I'm going home and I'm going to figure out how to set up my PC because I haven't even touched it. I set it up on my desk, but I haven't set it up. So I can mark that off my to-do list. That's right. I can't move you guys around like I'd want to, but hold on, I got a notification. What does that even mean? Ah, shop and deliver? Is this for life? Thanks, Jeff. I wish I could. Can I do anything with that? Hold on. No. Thank you, honey, very much. I. It says, and I'm. Who knows? Who knows? Carry on. Thanks. I was laughing at your message, Valerie. Come back to us, Wendy. Yeah, I set a goal. 10 people send 5 or more. I'm going to do a giveaway, and it's going to probably be, well, whatever you want, but I'll probably do a hummingbird. But I don't understand how Jeff sent one and it doesn't. He did 5. Oh, 10 teal super chat. He did one. That's crazy. Fan funding. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I don't know what I'm doing over here. Well, where are my jets? There they are. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. It says I'm connected, but I can respond to you guys over here. I'm just like looking at everything. This is all very new. It's all very new. Um, I'm okay. I was really frustrated when I was like on live, and then it just like dies on me again. What's this? Engage with your audience. Click it. Start a question. Start a poll. Members only live. No. Ask a question. Start a poll. Let's do question. Easy one. There we go. Well, I don't like the way that looks. What's going on here? Uh, where's my? I don't want the question. I want my comment. Live chat. There we go. Okay. That's right. Woot woot. Oh, Pixie got a You guys are some patient folks. Let me tell you. Let me go ahead and tell you. You some patient folks. You wait all night. You'll be asleep. You'll be asleep. My hair needs to be washed, I guess. I don't know. Oh, to see Max. James, you really make a girl feel special. You know that? Do you know that? Making my hair look super special for you guys. Woo hoo is right. I love it. Almost a year. Craziness. Crazy. You know, I tried it like this is my phone. You guys, I guess I got this for 99 cents at the Goodwill. But this is my phone. You know, the cover's gotta be Brian and I. See, I'm going that way. It's this way. It's so weird. But I tried to go on here. Hold on. I went to settings. Me too. You guys can't, why can't you see? Well, you gotta really want to see it. Come over here. What the crap? There we go. Okay. So you see where it says hotspot? It won't let me. Oh, not that one. I can't do it too. I can't. Um, it won't let me push it because I thought maybe I could use hotspot on my phone, but it won't let me. Through internet, I don't. My hands are itching. Does that mean I'm getting money? Anyway, I went to the Dollar Tree after I got off with you guys. Well, actually, was pushed off. And I got these cute. Oh my gosh, look at these! Just for cute little giveaways. See, I don't know which way to turn them to match the camera. That's oh, there we go. And then there you go. Aren't they adorable? Super cute. I don't know which way to turn things. Yeah, these are earrings. Shall we put them on? Just, ah. So these are my earrings. Oh, I went to go change this one. Um, so, yeah, get yourself a pair. Hold on, turn this. There we go. What do you think? Can you guys hit the like button if you can find it? You should have bought the necklace to match. Well, I got Grams on right now, so you know how she'd be getting jealous and stuff. She's been fighting with this necklace since I put it on. I have to take the other necklace off, as she would want. I'm looking. Look at this. Like, what? Why, Grams? Why can't you just get along with anybody? It's like I'm gonna have to actually literally. I'm sorry about this. Let's not worry about that. Oh, oh, she just doesn't want to share. But say hi to Grams. She's getting tarnished. How do you get this? Because this is real silver. How do you get that tarnish off? I know. Her big toe. It's just always in my business. Anyway, do you guys like the earrings? Or do you think they're too much? Or silver palettes? There isn't like vinegar wouldn't do it. Ugh, the internet. Oh, James, you need to turn down your hearing aids. Okay. And I don't. I see. I went to grab this side. See, why is that like that? That's so weird. You guys can see a bigger view, like of my kitchen, of my office. I mean, that's pretty special, probably. Who knows? They sell a thing called walnut section. I wanted something here now to clean her because her birthday is on Saturday. You guys, we've got to throw her a birthday party of some sort because if we don't, I just can't handle the wrath of her. I just can't. I got this. Pixie always leaves me little notes when she leaves. Like I got a lot of notes in the fronts and backs, and a lot of notes. And this whole thing is full of notes. So I got this little tiny thing at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put all my notes in there. And then I'm going to get a couple of the pictures of her and I. Because I was going to get a bigger one, but I want to, when we go on the road, if that's ever going to happen, I want to get a bigger one for like our, just our adventures, the pictures, tickets, this, that, and all of that jazz. For us. Now she's going to have to do her own because when you make an album, there's only one. And I really, I don't, she's going to have to understand. Well, Pigs, I didn't make one for both of us. I made one for me. How do you even open this? You guys can't even see. Yeah. Is that better? You still can't see. You think the screen would be big enough? I don't know what that means. So this was like from our first trip. This one. And she even made it like a little. She's so cute. I don't like the color of this screen. But I ain't trying to mess around with too much stuff. Doesn't it look dark? Was it because I did that? No? Huh. Let me look around. What's this button do? Expand menu. Oh, that makes them smaller. I don't like it, don't. No, it's not dark. Hey, Wendy. Hi, Annie. Hi, Ann Libby. I am live on my laptop because my phone sucks, but this ain't much better, to be honest with you. These scissors are like, are they really scissors? I'm not for sure. I can't be for certain. I can tell you that. Oh, she put this together. She's such a cutie patootie. She's such a doll, baby. It looks computer generated. You don't look real. Well, it's me. Went to Tan, Walmart, check mail. Mine aren't as cool as her little messages. I want to take this off, this little piece of tape. Don't fit. That's what that all fine. I'm still going to keep it. So I'm trying to get all these pieces. I gotta keep this ribbon in here somewhere. That's how she tied the book together. And I have, hold on, I have the rose. You know, she got me roses when I was really upset about about Ryan and Christmas and everything. And I gotta use these somewhere in here and break them up a little bit. laying flat because I got to keep that. And then I'll put in a little note in there. It'll flatten out. It's okay. Just calm down, everybody. It'll flatten out. So, this, and then this. I don't know. Let's just do a cute little. Good morning. Text me when up. Let's make today a good day. Love you. She's so adorable. I have one on my pen holder. Love you. Today's a good day to have a good day. Okay, Miss Positive. I'm going to put that in there. That's the first little page. And then we got... Good morning. Just took now... Botarnish. Toothpaste. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. They're just two gnomes. They came together. I was going to just put them up as giveaways. They're just little decor, but I thought somebody said those are really big earrings. Like, oh, I'll wear them as earrings. Just took Nala out on a walk around the neighborhood. Let me know if you'd like to go to Lotus Cafe with the pups for a coffee. Probably not, Pix. Probably not. I can remember that day because it was cold. Went on a doggy beach walk. All these when we're back, and I put, sounds good. I hear that, Allie. I hear that. I'm there with making it through the days. Well, my parents went to Branson with my sister for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They came back. It was freaking torture. This is a double cider. What do you do with that? Those are empty. Those go back in the thing. Those will write me more notes. But yesterday, I was like watching the clock. And I was like, they got to be on their way home. And so I called and they were on their way home. And I was like, Mom, I can't take this. Like, you guys being gone for 3 days and not talking to you, like, it really messes with my mental health. Because I don't really call that or whatever. I text my dad once and said, did you guys make it to Branson safely? Because, well, I want to make sure they made it to Branson safely. But I don't want to put my mom in an awkward position if I were to call and my sister was in the room or they were busy doing activities because they were pretty busy. I did a lot of fun stuff. But also my sister doesn't like her, I guess, not like, but she doesn't like me. So she doesn't want my mom really on the phone. And it kind of puts my mom in an awkward spot. So I try not to bother them or call them or text them when they're, doing their stuff with Rachel and her family. So going 3 days without talking to them. I didn't care for it. I sure the hell did not care for it. And um, I was just so relieved. And she goes, "Well, what's going on?" I'm like, "I miss you guys. I miss you so much." Like, she was like, "Well, honey, we were only gone for 3 days." I'm like, "Mom, it's too hard." Good morning. Text me your thoughts if you want. P.S. Perhaps quote of the day, feelings of the day, anything. I'll be in touch. Hugs for you. Never forget how awesome you are. That's a double cider. What do you do there? Shit balls. What do you do? We got to put that to side. We got to give that some thought. I don't know. For 18 years. Yeah. What's going on? Hey, Swifty. Is your aunt, sister, mom, whatever? Are their name Annabella? Go by Bella something. What? It lagged on me. It's lagging on everybody. I can't put that one in there. It's taking up, covering it up. Put it down here. What? Well, I already said it. I don't want to say it again. I made it. Hoops by door look a little concerning, so I left it for you. Oh, Pix, thanks so much. That's so funny. Hoops by the door. Left it for you. Looks a little concerning. Is it lagging for everybody or is it just lagging for Swift? Swifty. Swifty. Are you gonna really? Thank you so much! Why is it gonna go into two? Not too bad. What are you? I'm on a laptop. I'm on my laptop. Thank you, Jackie, so much. That's 2. If we get 10, we're doing a giveaway. Now I have hummingbirds. I'm going to spread these out. I have stuff. I don't care. You guys can have whatever I have. As many of you giveaways as you want. You just have to pay for shipping. Now I think I need to take this, but not this. You know what I'm saying here. You probably not, but I do. So the roses don't go everywhere. Okay. Wendy, you have heard from Lori Page? Yeah, she was on our live. Why? What do you know? What do you know? What do you hear? What's going on? Tell me all about it. I mean, she's going through a lot right now, but no, yeah. But her son's home, and I know she's so happy for that. But she's still going through a lot. You know, a lot of our bumblebees are really going through a lot right now. Did you say? No, Pixie's birthday is August 14th. Out in the Jeep, doing my virtual doctor's appointment. No glasses on. They're so silly. So funny to see her try to write with no glasses on. What's the difference between super chats? Chats are like when you send money. Stickers are like when you send jewels. I don't know what that is. I don't see that on mine as far as like money wise. But if we get 10, 5 or more super $5 or more super chats, then I'm doing a giveaway. Like I said, it'll be a hummingbird or whatever. I got a really cool makeup palette. I also have this really cute so laggy. This cup, and it comes with stuff inside of it. I'd probably do that with like this and this. Do a pink thing with my, the earrings, some jewelry. I don't give a shit. Whatever you guys want. That's what I keep saying. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Just take what you want. Max 8. I gave him more for later in his dish and fridge. He may want little more eats. Out and about with Nala. Text me when you get up. Should I do what's right? How will we get the giveaway? I mail it to you. Swift, do you know anybody by the name Abigail? Abigail? You can. Abigail, no. Oh. Well, somebody ordered from my. Oh, I gotta do the hard side. Somebody ordered again, Abigail, from my Etsy. I always have like a couple people that are very sweet and support my Etsy quite a bit. Um, and I thought maybe that was your mom or your sister, whoever you said that ordered, but I guess I'm not. Isabel, not Abigail. Isabel, Bella. Her name was Isabel, Bella. Oh yes, okay. I really thought it. You knew who it was. That's what I was like. Maybe I'm saying, yeah. Oh, I'm hitting things. I don't know. There we go. Gotta take this. Why did I do that? I put the tape on backwards. Oh, because they ordered from my Etsy, and they have placed a few orders, and I'm very grateful. So I was just wondering because you said that one of your family members. Gosh damn it! Tape don't stick on tape. How is that possible? I don't know. I was like, oh, maybe that's who she's talking about because I don't know the person. Like they don't show up or um, make themselves known. They might be a silent watcher. That is your sister. Oh, she ordered two bombs, a lemon and an orange. Good choices. And then she ordered a bracelet. So, look. So here's the finish. Not finished because I'm sure she's gonna write me more notes. I was like, this one's empty, but that's okay because I'm gonna put a picture of us in here. But got the notes. The rose. That's it. For now, this is my little pixie folder. And just open it up and she just makes my heart smile. I love her so much. She's such an incredible being. I'm gonna go put these up. Give me 1 second and throw this in the trash because I gotta pick up. I put on what was it, YouTube, uh, the recent bracelets I made. And most of them are 12 plus shipping, and then but you'll get free stuff, so calm down. And then a couple of them are $10 plus shipping, and you'll get free stuff. Calm down. If you're interested, you need to let me know before I put them on Etsy because once they're on Etsy, they're going to be more expensive because you have to pay sales tax and all that jazz. Hold on, I gotta check this. Hmm. checking to see. Oh, I put it on. Did I put it on? I might have put it on Facebook. I did. The only person that liked it was Allie. I don't know what to push. I don't know. Oh. No, stop. Whatever. I'd show you, but the camera on here is just not the best. I don't know. I have really great gift ideas. Thank you so much. Look at this palette. I'm so obsessed. How you can't can you even tell how beautiful that palette is? Oh, I'm gonna go this way. It's so beautiful. I mean, what the hell? Oh, is this one? I did this finger. This what? It's so beautiful. Giveaway. It's tag free. Nobody ever wants to play bingo. Nobody wants. It's okay. I just keep adding to my damn collection. I did go to Temu and get some more giveaways, but I'm like, I didn't buy them because I'm like, I have like 500 giveaways. So it's just like, it's just really not worth it. Like, it's pointless, actually. Um, yeah, I don't know if I answered that. I know, Emily B. Like, let's play some bingo on this biatch. 8 games for $25. 3 first place winners. Okay, that's pretty good odds. And then everybody else gets something in the mail. So you're gonna win something. I don't get it. I mean, I be basically, I do be giving shit away. I'm trying to interact because life is so fucking boring right now. I can't offer you guys shit. But I keep wanting to touch the screen. It's not a touch screen. I'm gonna delete this. And Q&A, yes. Okay. Um, thanks, Aunt Lily. We need more people to play. I'd like to have 10 people. There's 8 packages. Okay, what? Anybody else want to play? Ah, they don't. They don't. Uh, what was I going to say? I just want to get this appointment over. Get this little appointment over. And just leave. I just want to leave. I need to go to Guatemala. I need to fill my soul. Because obviously definitely gonna grow old alone. That's what do you say? That's pretty much a given, right? Which I'm not scared to do. Not. It is what it is. San Marcos, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would travel around like on a tuk tuk and go like to Sunana, Corona, San Marcos, San Pedro, Jose, that just Juan. But I can't remember if it's San Jose or San. I Wherever I saw the shaman, I definitely want Pixie to see a shaman um, and be able to experience that. It was very, very powerful. I wonder if I can give myself a like. Let me click it. No, that's fine. It's rude, but it's fine. Pray for a little family before trial. Pray say first. What? Of course I need prayers. No, see, it's so much more difficult than that, Jackie. Because I got to sell shit. I got to get stuff back home. I got to get Max to my parents. I got to find, hopefully, Patrice will watch Lola. Um, Pixie's got to get Nala to her parents. There's so much in between to do. But also, definitely would love to get an RV because once we get back from Guatemala, it's like, then what? Because I have my condo right now. There's not really many people on this. Uh, I'm just, I don't know. My man is going through a trip. Oh, definitely prayers. I was like surprised you didn't tell me you were going through a divorce. That's why I was just like, huh? What you talking about, Willis? Of course. Why do divorces have to be so terrible? I don't get it. Keep the condo. I don't know if I can keep affording it. It's like thousands and thousands of dollars that could be going to like not a condo, an RV. I really don't know what the answer is. I really, really don't. But DK Foster sent me something today, and I'm going to read it to you guys. So beautiful and so real and so true. And so, yes, that is it. For a week, you can go to Guatemala for a week. You're so cute. You're so cute to it. Oh my god. Okay. So this is the picture. And it says observe. And I really got to like really take this in. Observe, but don't absorb. Love, but don't depend. Want, but don't need. See, I would think it's you need, but you don't want. You should not want for any. Feel, but don't dwell. Give, but don't expect. Oh, I wish people would get that. Speak, but don't hurt. So observe, but don't absorb. That I think that would go towards why are my ears so itchy? I think there's a line there. Because when you observe, you want to absorb some things. Like I'm observing this beautiful passage, but and I want to absorb it. I want to remember it. I want to maintain it. But I think like in hindsight, it's like the guy that went off on me. We went off on each other. Observe, but don't absorb that energy. Don't. I think that's absolutely what it means. Love, but don't depend, which is right on point. Want, but don't need. I have always said you can survive on the things you need, but you shall not want. Um, as far as like materialistic kind of things like that, like seek happiness with the things that God has given us. That's one of the reasons why I love Guatemala so much is because you don't go there to go needing something can imply dependence. Absolutely, and when I think needing, I'm like, we need water, we need food, we need housing, we need these things. But we don't need a brand new Corvette. We don't need a mansion. We don't need those kind of things. That's where my mind is going. So yeah, for sure. But one don't need. Uh, and then feel, but don't dwell, which is yeah, wanting is desire. That's absolutely true. That's the way my sister lives. Give, but don't expect. It's like amen to that one for real. Like I can't. I've run across so many bumblebees that have left my life because they gave, but then in the end they expected, and it's just like keep your presents, keep your gifts, keep your cash, keep whatever. Don't give me nothing because so many times it comes back like I gave you this, I did this for you, I did this for you, and it was just like I never fucking asked you for a thing except for a like. Like don't give to me unless it is just because it's on your heart. You cannot give and expect something in return. That's why I say when you give something to someone, that's why I was so proud of Rosemary. Not that she seeks to get anything in return, but her giving to someone was out of her comfort zone. But something that she thought about and desired, and she did it, and it really made her feel really great. Um, once you hand over a gift or you hand over money, it like I told you a million times, it's none of your business what anybody does with that. So really big on that. I couldn't imagine giving and then throwing it in somebody else's face. It's disgusting and I don't want any part of it. And I do get drawn into it because people do that to me. I mean, it's just whenever I got in a fight with some of the bumblebees over my poor actions. Shocking. Um, my misleading actions because, uh, yeah. Some girl said, I gave you $10, I want it back. I almost gave her the $10 because I'm like, you are this petty. But I just deleted her. I was just like, oh my gosh, you're disgusting. You want your $10 back? Really? I don't even remember when you gave me $10. You probably bought something. So was it like, oh, and then speak, but don't hurt. Whoa, that one I need to highlight and circle and print out and blow up and read constantly. It's just so real and true. It's speak but don't hurt. I am so black and white, and it comes with my borderline personality disorder. It is. I'm either black or white. There's no gray in my life. So people are just like, you know, you're such a beautiful soul. All of that is true. But two things can be true at the same time. I can truly be, and I am from the depths of my soul, a lover, a giver, a healer. Oh my gosh, I would give any and everything I have away. It's just things but I can cut like a knife. And I used to be 100 times worse. But yesterday, even though it wasn't towards someone God loved, and that still tears me up. Someone did say I should go back to that place and apologize and see how it makes me feel. And I understand where that person's coming from. I really do. But I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Um, for my own reasons. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I don't need to ask him for forgiveness because I'm not sorry for what I did to him. I'm sorry if I let God down in that moment, but God and I are like this, and I've had some big, long conversations with God since yesterday afternoon. I had a good conversation with Pixie and explained to her where I felt like she kind of let me down, but she explained herself, and she had very good points. Uh, she said, she really thought that that guy was on some kind of drugs because of the way that he was like kind of twitching and like sweating. And she was like, he could have hurt you. And I was just like, you don't think I've been hurt before? Like, I've been taking care of myself, protecting myself since I was 2 years old. I don't need you to come in and put yourself in between me and another person's conversation. And I told her the way that made me feel was you were taking away my voice as well. That you were okay in him calling me that. And then she explained herself, and it was just like, okay, that makes sense. Because she was fearful. Because obviously he had something in his hand. I didn't know that, which I don't care. How'd it go? Did you make 40,000 or 50? 20,000? She's wearing the pants I gave her. They were like some of my favorite pants, but they won't even go over my hips now. Did you just do the one? Two? Just shy of 20,000? Oh, damn it. But she explained herself, and it helped. But I did, and I think it's very important to keep the lines of communication open because she knew I was hurting because I went in my room and I shut my door. But then she was like, "Can we talk?" And I was like, you know, I was just really devastated. Abandonment is like a really big deal to me, and in that moment, I didn't need a protector. I needed someone to like love me and maybe just walk up to me and be like, you're completely right. It's disgusting. This man would speak to you, and I'm so sorry that you have been hurt, that it is bringing you this far down. But we're leaving, and we're not ever going to think about this man again. I don't know what would have been the perfect scenario, but uh, it happened the way it did, and it is what it is. But as far as what's it say? Speak, but don't hurt. That when I'm triggered, that's my biggest, probably only downfall. I don't want to brag because I am really close to perfection, but oh, my mouth, my mouth, my mouth, my mouth, and I was ready. I was ready to fight that man. I I told Pixie, I said, you don't understand. A woman can go, you're a bitch, and I'd be like, I know, right? Thank you. Like, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you realized. A man does that. And I just see red. And that's all I saw. Was I saw a target and I was going for that target, and I don't care if he beat me up. I would get back up and I would keep fighting and fighting and fighting. I don't care. And I wanted that opportunity. And Pixie, when I ran for him, she put her hands between us. Um, yeah, he's texting me. Yeah, we're just friends. We're just being friends. Uh, but I did tell Pixie, have I been abused by 20 men? Yeah. So in my world, he was going to get 20 really good blows. Um, and that's what really hurt me is in where I went to God in prayer. God, he did call me out my name, and it triggered me. But he didn't put his hands on me, even though his little bitch ass thought he was going to, but he kept running away. Um, all my anger was going to be taken out on this one man that never abused me, never tormented me, never raped me, never sodomized me, never left me for dead, never strangled me. He didn't do any of these things to me, yet he was my target. And I not proud of that. I'm not proud of that. That's the part that bothers me. That's the part that bothers me. And it's the same, like as I was growing up, I would really, really let my mom have it because I knew no matter what, she would love me the most. But I was hurting so bad, and for the longest, so I was 24, I never told anybody about my abuse. And then once I was like 26, it like got really, really bad, but that wasn't their problem. That was a Wendy issue as an adult that's not their issue. But I had so much childhood trauma that I would take it out on my mom when I probably should have been taking it out on my dad. But I don't know. I didn't feel safe with my dad as I did my mom. So when you have trauma, you're triggered. You're going to take it out on someone that absolutely more you're going to take it out on the wrong person because the person you want to take it out on you're scared of. For that's like my deal. Like, of course I wanted to scream and yell and hit and do all kinds of horrible things to my abusers, but I was scared of them. I was scared, and I couldn't. So it was always And then when you find someone like your parent or some guy that pisses you off and calls you out your name, that you're not scared of, um, those are the people we take it out on. And that's just something I despise that I do. Um, I will, I have made, but I did do forgiveness with my dad and my mom on her end, I think I'd rather be hit by a car than to ever speak down or yell or be mean to my parents. I just don't know. I don't think I can do it ever again. I don't ever want to do it again. I don't ever want to hurt them or put them to unnecessary pain. I want them to be happy and safe, feel safe to confront me about any and everything. But as far as that stranger, I had no connection. Um, doesn't make it right, but he wasn't in the right. As my mom says, two means don't make a nice. It is what it is. I'm not going back. I'm not going to apologize to that man. I'm apologizing, which I already did, to God. Help me do better. And we'll go from there. I think I've taken huge strides. I've tried my hardest. Living with borderline personality disorder is, like I said, one of the hardest mental illnesses to live with, right next to schizophrenic. Could you imagine me as schizophrenic? I couldn't. But they say that borderline personality disorder is right above schizophrenic. It's like the hardest mental illness to deal with. And then being in relationships, as far as male and female, it's very, very difficult because as soon as I see a crack, as soon as I see, oh, they don't love me like they think, or they're seeing that I'm not as amazing as they maybe thought I was, or I do have flaws, or so. It's just like I just cut it off. I'm like, okay, I gotta end this because they're gonna end it first. And what's the biggest fear for a borderline personality disorder person? That would be abandonment. It's the scariest. So freaking scary. It's paralyzing. But I'm just grateful that Pixie's very interested in mental illness, how the brain works. Um, she understands me as much as she can, and the communication between her and I are is very real, authentic, easy, and I'm super grateful for that. I really I am because like my track record. I mean, look at some of the people that I had to deal with, but um, I'm not going to name any names. Not even point. But I'm definitely not talking about Heather. Heather, we just kind of grew apart. We both were dealing with stuff. Karen, wonderful soul, wonderful, beautiful soul. Just very attaching, needy to me, and I don't like to be held back, and I like to do what I want to do when I do it. And she kind of fought me on that. I think it was out of motherly love, because she is older than I am, almost 20 years older. But there's a couple that was just like, yeah, that wasn't me. That was them. You're not leaving me. You're so sweet. Edna, you're so sweet. You might, Allie, if you live close next to me. I hope you and Kuma are better now. we're just being friends. We're just friends. Um, he really, we're just being friends. I'm not going to speak on it. Pixie really does well with you. She is very sweet and caring about all your needs. She is a sweet little thing. She is. But she stands up for herself, and I respect that. And she speaks her mind, which I respect. I need a strong woman in my life, and she is definitely that. I have noticed Tim, Erica were your friends. I think you were when you spend too much time with the same person. Erica and I never fought. We never fought. I did. It wasn't even a fight, but I asked her to post something on her page, and she said, "You hurt my best friend," which is Tammy, and I don't feel comfortable posting that. So I understood. Last time I was in Guatemala, I met up with Erica. We had lunch together. We hung out. She wanted to do some other things because she's a busy bee. She's a Scorpio. She has way more energy than I do. So I kind of just wandered off. Um, but I know if I reach out to Erica, she's just a good soul. But uh, yeah, we never fought. Tammy and I, and I've made it clear, I don't like her. I don't, and she don't like me. We don't. I love her. I wish her the best. I think she's doing great. I heard that she's been sober for 3 years, like from drinking. I never knew she had a drinking problem, so she did pretty good. I know she smoked a lot, which whatever. I'm not against smoking weed at all. Um, but yeah, we just clashed. She was very needy at the time, and I think it's because she was just going through a lot, and I was going through a lot, and I think that it just didn't work. It just didn't work. And when I had the retreat, and she didn't want to pay, and she thought that she could go for free, that really caused an issue. I hate when money breaks up a friendship, but it did, and that's just how it is. I don't like her. I don't, and she don't like me, and I'm okay with that. We don't have to like everybody. We have to love everybody according to God, and we want to follow that, but we don't have to like everybody. And loving them means that you truly wish the best for them, and I truly wish the best for her. I watched her video about Miss Betty, and that's how I found out she had been sober. I was really proud of her, really proud of her. So I know that like there's not hate in my heart for her. I just don't like her. And of course, her best friend Erica, or her close friend Erica, is going to protect her. I mean, I get that, and so there's no issues as far as I'm concerned or know of between Erica and I. Um, and you're stuck. I love it. As Charlene said, you're stuck with me. Stuck on you. Got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't do. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Weren't you guys friends before as well? I just, yeah, Allie's just too lovable. You can't be mad at Allie. If you're mad at Allie, you're gonna piss me off because you did something. But Allie is one of those that will just keep everything all balled inside. Where you at? I don't. Am I looking at you right now? Because I don't know. I'm looking at my webcam. Does it look like I'm looking at you in your eyeballs, Allie? She keeps everything bottled in. And I just, girl, let it out. You can let things out without being aggressive, but she holds them in so tight, and I hate that for her. Weren't you guys friends before as well? That changed. Kuma and I? It was, Let's see if I have any fun pictures I can show you. Hi, Cherie. Oh, let's look at these. DK and I were going over these. This is my favorite picture of yesterday. I'm gonna post them. I want to go this way, but no, it's not. Okay, that is Pixie on the horse's butt. She looks a little too comfortable. Can't show that one because she'll freak out. This is her mounting. I want to go that way again. Mounting the bull. This is her walking up towards the bull saying, "Can I do this? Can I do this?" Oh, yes, she did. She got right, right up. Everything's backwards. Right, right up there on that booty. Look at her climbing. Oh, she landed. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Just so you know, on Etsy, we have this amazing new balm, body balm. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. And then we have new formula for clearing your sinuses. Incredible. This stuff is incredible. Both of them are just amazing. I am selling all my purses that don't. Why do I keep going? All my purses on my wall that don't have an X on them. Or this black one I'm giving it to Pixie. Um, but all of them, I'm selling all of them. So if you want one, let me know. Let me see. Oh, and here's the little tiny palm tree that when we were door dashing. Wendy, what should I do about it? Look how itty bitty it is. Don't it look like a tiny little penis? You've all been there. You know, you're like, oh, that's not what we're working with. Here is my son and my other son back in Nevada on Christmas. Ryan Stone. My country boys that I'm so freaking crazy in love with. Oh my gosh. Take it. I love them so much. I think I have. I got pictures of Pixie delivering to. Yeah. I guess I do share most of my pictures with you guys. Here's my son eating his birthday cake in Nevada with his Nevada family. I'm not a fan of him eating that cake. Um, Gosh, he's so beautiful. Oh, look at him. Those beards. I stopped following Erica and Tam years ago because they too doesn't not align with the truth of Jesus, so I chose to step away. Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm definitely Yes, Wendy, you and Coom. I thought you guys were friends before you went. No, we were actually going to proceed with uh, possible like marriage, but and he, I think he sent it today or yesterday, and he said something, and I want to kind of keep most stuff between him and I because he is a private person, but I don't think he would mind if I said this because it's truth. He's going to be retiring in a few years. He's 62, retire at 65. He's selling his house in Cali, moving to a different location, Arizona, Nevada, whatnot. And he's like, and you don't want to be at home. Like, you want to travel and be on the road in an RV. And he goes, and I don't want to hold you back from, he said, it would be selfish of me. And then when I think about it, I'm like, okay, well, are you willing? I'm asking myself this: are you willing to stay at home with Kuma? And I would have a very nice life. I mean, Pixie called the house. He's looking to buy a palace. Beautiful home. Just wouldn't want for nothing. Everything would be provided for me. Um, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not willing to give up my freedom for, I guess, security. Um, no, can't. I can't. I can't do it. Um, I never was a stay-at-home kind of woman. I mean, with Kuma, I mean, him and I could travel. He has a boat. He wants to live by the lake. Jet skis, ATVs. I wouldn't have to worry about finances. The home is ginormous. I mean, it's got a big gate, like a metal grand gate to get into this house. This is the one he was looking at. Um, that none of that tickles my fancy as much as I'd rather take a harder road, the unknown path, the scarier path, Wendy's path, than to conform into that life. I don't care how big a house is. I don't care how many shopping sprees I could go on or travel the world or do whatever. None of that means much when I'm literally giving up my soul. Um, I adore Kuma. I love him. I love you guys. But like I told him, he asked me if I was in love with him, and I said, no, I'm not in love with you. That's like impossible. I haven't even met you. Um, I would hope to one day fall in love with you because the way he made me feel so safe, like he truly cared about my health. But at the end of the day, it's just like, do you, it's in my eyes, it's just like, do you take the easier life and have the money and not have to worry about anything? Or do you stay true to Wendy and don't Don't be scared of the unknown. Um, I gotta go with. I'm going with Wendy. I can't be bought. I can't be bought, and not that he's trying at all. Not that he's trying at all to buy me. Um, but that at the end of the day, I'd rather be in a camper than a mansion. I feel free. I feel like I'm living for me. Uh, uh, but I was willing to like be there for him and be a good wife and but then I gotta go like be on the road for 2 weeks. I'll be home for 2 weeks. Pixie's got to be with me. I got to have a room for my son. And I laid out what I wanted, what I was looking for, but everything was we can compromise. Like you have to compromise. Um, but he just once he found out that I was thinking about going to Guatemala, he for a month, and I wasn't even planning it for a month, and I wasn't even planning on going to California to be with him until like the end of my lease. So I don't know why he was so upset about me going to Guatemala, but he said that I would go to Guatemala, forget about him. And I don't know where that, I don't know how that, where that came in at. I don't understand. I've been to Guatemala 4 times. I don't ever go looking for love. I go looking for peace and spiritual guidance and to grow closer with God and that kind of. So I don't know where that came from. Um, I even told him he could go, like, but yeah. So, but we decided we are going to be friends because he is a very good person. I'm a good person. We help each other through hard days, and I want him in my life. I mean, I definitely want him in my life. When I have never been Scotland, I love from the school so much more. I ended up studying in the sky and cold, yeah, her place. So we just get wind really well. Wow, I had absolutely no clue. I didn't even know you guys were doing so. I didn't know you guys were thinking about it. We're able to chat on camera, so I know what he looks like, but no, we didn't get to the point where that's sweetie. Yeah, it's not as great as you think. She goes, Max, I'm Pixie. Hi. So it is what it is. What are you making? What? What kind of noodles we talking here? Make sure you go to this channel that you're on right now and subscribe. You have to with Max. He barks at. Ugh, he barks at everything. Can you guys hit the like button, Allie? Can you tell them in the comments how to hit the like button? When you have been struggling for years, I understand you want to be free, but you are getting older and need some security in your life. God and me are my security. I don't I think the second we start thinking that we need a man to have security, we got some problems.
Right.
I don't need a man to make me feel secure. And it's not because of my trauma, it's because exit out the chat, and then hit the like button and go back into the chat. That's how you hit the like button. I, you know, I appreciate what you're saying. I do. Yeah, that's where I find my security is God. The other night, last night when I was upset, I went to God. That's I didn't go to a man. No, I went to God. God is my security, and He's never gonna leave me. He's never gonna die, and I have to bury him. Um, and He will provide me more security and comfort than any man ever will. And yes, I was very angry yesterday. I'm a man and I'll never mistreat a woman again. Again, she got me good and it hurt me. I don't mean that. What do you mean? Like, I mean, what do you mean, honey? Like, my security will come when my son lives and figures out where he wants to lay his roots. And then I will get a little Amazon house and put it on his property, and I will watch my son and my grandchildren grow until God takes me. That's until then. Wendy will. What is it? Wild I roam. Um, wild she roams.
She roams.
Wild she roams. I have always been a free spirit. I've been all over. I just can't stay in one place too long. My dad's the same way. Like he is going stir freaking crazy. I never knew you had two sons. That's his best friend. They've been best friends since third grade. So I claim him as my own. They only have one son. But how can you not claim Stone? He's incredible. Him and Ryan, we're just so fortunate to have each other. I'm so fortunate as a mother to have Ryan have such an incredible, amazing best friend. I'm gonna go pee real quick. That seaweed? Let's see, it's got mushrooms in it.
It's one of the men.
They're trying to kill me. Oh my God. See, I need a. Look how big I'm getting, you guys.
You're allergic to all mushrooms?
Thanks, doctor. Thanks. Thanks. I can't even suck in. Remember when I used to suck in? You guys go, stop it, stop it, stop! I'm gonna grab some crackers. I need to put laundry in the thing. It smells nice. What?
I offer you some, but I don't want to kill you.
That's really sweet.
So are you allergic to all mushrooms?
I just know that I ate pizza a couple times and I got nauseous and diarrhea and I just stopped eating them. And then when I got my follicle test, it said I was highly, yeah. So I don't know what that would mean.
Those are pretty legit.
That's not where the crackers are. What?
Those are pretty legit stuff. It says you're allergic to all the evil.
See, but they say, they don't say allergic, they say high.
Well, when I
What
was
do they
tested,
say?
they said
Was it small, medium, and large reaction or allergy?
like I had mild grass, green, and rices. So
Rices? They used to eat rice. What does it do to you?
whether it's gonna like stuff, that's something that's giving it like nothing like puffy eyes. So I went to an allergist and I went to people on my grass. I went to that Chinese medicine doctor. And he told me they have a reaction to grains and rice, but not as extreme. Just make your eyes.
Got this from the Dollar Tree. It's $1.25. Deluxe pizza, no red onions, no mushrooms. Ooh.
Well, that's
Fucking mushrooms
enormous.
on it. Does have mushrooms on it.
Come on, be perfect.
Where you could duck.
Looks like there's 4 of them.
4.
It's like one piece of pizza. You gotta eat like
I mean some shit or some crackers. I don't want the sausage either. Blech. Bunny turds. Where else do you see mushrooms? Jeez. That's cool. Ooh, good eye, good eye.
I'm just gonna feel it.
I have a little bit of a headache. I have not eaten. Wendy, can you tell Pixie I said hi? Oh, shut up in that. Look at that. Swifty said hi. Gorgeous Pixie. Oh, I was like, that's not you. Till we talk about one son. Oh, okay. No, definitely not. I got these from the Dollar Tree as well. Pixie, did you see the? You didn't see it. Look what I started when you got a moment.
Oh my god. I didn't realize I wrote this many of them. Oh, this is from last time too.
Mm-hmm. It goes on tape because you made a little with that ribbon that I put in the front. Did you guys hear me? Or the reception off? Or the Wi-Fi? James, you don't stop with the too loud. Jackie! That'll be enough out of you, little lady. You don't tell me how many much monies I have. Thank you so much. See, I have a Target set for 10. Teal super chats. What's starting another goal? What? Teal. That's $5 or higher. I'm doing all colors. Oh, it won't let me. Timer. Let's do 3 hours. Oh. Hummingbird Okay, can you guys see the goal when I put it up? Slice of pizza. Can you guys see the goal? Yes, I see. Okay. Let me click it. I want to see the goal. Buy and send. I can buy my own. That's my old card number. That's crazy. It's got it on. I don't think it let me. Code. same. It's not the same card because I had it stolen. Decline. Damn it! I was trying to send myself a chat. So cute. Dancing about. So I'm having thin vegetable baked snack crackers, garden veggies, and a little tiny pizza. I think it's like this big. What are you guys having for dinner? I have this mystery bag. Okay. If anybody's interested in it, it was that guy. He emailed me and then he didn't email me and then he emailed me and then he didn't email me. But I'm about to say, if you want, let me see. Are you still interested in your package for your girlfriend? I need to know ASAP. Oh, I love the picture of the trying something new. That's fantastic. I'm having. Oh, is your pizza bigger? I want sushi. Can't have it. Screenshot that because that's weird. I don't know. Look, you guys. I don't know. Go there and on Etsy and make an order. You see down there? There's no orders. Makes me sad. We're begging for right? Max, it's okay. It's just so he hates me. Really he hates everything. She's so cute. She always eats in her room. Let's read something godly. Do you go it this way? Washing machine? Not that fancy. Oh. Are we ready? I don't know where I'm looking. Okay. Today, we're going to read about friendship. Wow! Okay, let's read about friendship. Can I truly be friends with God? Oh, yes, I already feel like, oh, absolutely. Okay, Enoch lived 365 years, walking in close fellowship with God. The Lord would speak to Moses face to face as one speaks to a friend. The Lord is a friend to those who fear him. He teaches them his covenant. God saw Enoch and Moses as his friends. As you develop your relationship with God, you develop a friendship with him. He is your Lord, but he also desires to be your friend. I should let her try this one. I should. I turned that off. Oh, I shouldn't be on. After David had finished talking with Saul, he met Jonathan, the king's son. There was an immediate bond between them. Jonathan made a solemn pact with David because he loved him as he loved himself. Jonathan sealed the pact by taking off his robe and giving it to David, together with his tunic, sword, bow, and belt. Is he naked? A friend is also loyal, and a brother is born to help in time of need. Some friendships are fleeting, and some are lasting. True friends are glued together with bonds of loyalty and commitment. They remain intact despite changing external circumstances. What do I do when I'm having trouble making or keeping friends? My close friends, those I love, have turned against me. The sick man said, I have no one to put me into the pool. Everyone goes through times when it seems their friends have deserted them. Ex- Examine your relationships to make sure you are not causing the breach. Oh, I am. Do to others whatever you would like them to do to you. Everyone wants to have a good friend, but few are willing to invest the time and effort necessary to build such relationships. You may not make friends quickly and easily, but you can build strong, lasting friendships over time. It might help you to consider the qualities you desire in a good friend, then work to develop those qualities in your own life. Jesus said, I no longer call you slaves. Now you are my friends, since I have told you everyone the Father told me. God has said, I will never fail you. I will never abandon you. What's a BPD's biggest fear? Abandonment. God will never abandon me. So I choose freedom over money. Remember that God is your constant friend and will never leave you. Keep showing God's love to others, and they will be drawn to you. Be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you. Acts of kindness and generosity attracts others to you. Male-female relationships, unique pressures and temptations. Does the Bible offer any guidance for male-female relationships? Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous. It does not demand its own way. Love never gives up. Love never loses faith. Is always hopeful and endures through every circumstance. This timeless description of Christian love becomes the standard of respect and conduct that should mark all relationships. Lydia was baptized along with other members of her household, and she asked us to be her guest. If you agree that I am a true believer in the Lord, she said, come and stay at my home. And she urged us until we agreed. Paul said goodbye to the brothers and sisters. Then he set sail for Syria, taking Priscilla and Aquila with him. Talk to your younger men as you would talk to your own brothers. Treat younger women with all the purity as you would your own sister. Opposite sex friendships are valuable. That's interesting because Charlie Kirk really, I love Charlie Kirk, but he founded upon that. Opposite sex friendships are valuable, especially since it's important that the person you marry be your friend. The best way to keep your friendships pure is to treat your friend like brothers and sisters. Paul gave women such as Lydia and Priscilla this kind of respect. You can do the same by training yourself to focus on who people really are, not what they look like or what they can do for you. And as a Christian, you have a responsibility to encourage your friends to grow closer to Christ regardless of their gender. Anyone who ever looks at a woman with lust has already committed adultery with her in his heart. Even if he's not married, let there be no sexual immorality, impurity, or greed among you. Instead, be filled with the Holy Spirit. In dramatic contrast to much that you see in the culture, Jesus calls you to a standard of sexual purity in thought as well as in action. What gets in the way of relationships? Saul kept a jealous eye on David. Saul had a spear in his hand and he suddenly hurled it at David. That's not nice. Jealousy is a great dividing force of friendships. Envy of what a friend has will soon turn anger into bitterness, causing you to separate yourself from one who truly cares for. Even my best friend, the one I trusted completely, has turned against me. When trust is seriously damaged, even the closest friendship is at risk. As Tamar was feeding Amnon, he grabbed her and demanded, come to bed with me. Friendships are destroyed by when boundaries are violated. Jesus said, where two or three gather, that's in cursive, where two or three gather together as my followers, I am there among them. I would say, because God said when you're married, making love to your partner is a way of worship. Kind of freaks me out. Because if I were married and having sex, I'm always afraid my grand's watching me. Is God watching me? I guess it wouldn't be so bad if it was like sweet, tender, genuine love. Never had that. I did have that slightly with Greg. I did. But we weren't married, so it was sinful. Hmm. I don't know. I gotta check my Not done yet. These are really filling me up. Does anybody have anything they want me to read about? Compromise. Hmm. I want to read something. Does God speak about angels in the Bible? Hmm. Yes, the Bible mentions crystals. The stones, as part of God's creation, symbolize beauty, wealth, and heavenly glory. Like in the New Jerusalem in the Revelation, but it warned strongly against using them for occult purposes, healing, or luck. Such practices with witchcraft image on God, not objects. Yeah. Heavenly visions. Ezekiel described a dazzling expanse like crystal above God's throne. And in Revelation, speaking of the sea of glass, clear as crystal before the throne, and the crystal foundations of New Jerusalem. The high priest's breastplate is Exodus featured 12 precious stones, and Job mentioned crystals alongside gold as valuable. Biblical warnings against occult use. The Bible forbids sorcery, charms, and magic, which include using crystals for superstitious or mysterious, mystical powers. Ezekiel speaks against charms using to ensnare people, a practice similar to wearing crystals for protection or luck. Relying on crystals for healing or protection rather than God is seen as involuntary, substantial created things for the Creator. The Bible acknowledges parts of creation, but condemns any attempt to derive power or healing from them, emphasizing the true faith rests solely in God, not in objects. That's how I look at crystals. Like, I never really understood, like, people, and I mean, everybody believe what you want to believe, of course. I'm just sharing what I believe. Um, was like, and Pixie does this, and I still love her, and I don't judge her. I allow her to believe what she. But a lot of people talk about like putting their crystals out and charging them, but like I think they're beautiful because they come from the earth, and God created the earth, so God created these crystals. God created trees and flowers. It's kind of hard. Mm, I don't know. Because like, and some of you that have watched me for a while, when I was in Guatemala, we were getting ready for Kirchan, where we do like our worshiping and our praying and drink cacao and stuff. And Luke was having me set up the area upstairs, and he asked me to go pick flowers. And I had the hardest time picking flowers. They were so beautiful, and I felt like I was killing them. And he said, "Ask." So I went to Luke and I said, "Luke, I am really having trouble picking these flowers." And he said, "You need to uh, you need to ask them for permission." And I said, "Okay." So, and thank them. So what I'm trying to get at is like, what's the difference between like you're not bowing down to a crystal, but you feel a certain way when you hold a crystal versus kneeling down to a flower and actually speaking to it and saying, "Thank you so much for your beauty. I would like you to be a part of a gathering. Do you mind if I pick you and use you and your beauty?" Wouldn't that be a kind of worship? I mean, like the tree thing, like God made the trees, they're beautiful. We don't kneel down to a tree and pray to the tree. We will kneel down. The tree could take us to our knees to pray because of such beauty and remembrance of what God has brought to us and given us. But we're not literally praying to the tree. Some people may talk to crystals, I don't know. Um, but I was literally to talking to the flower. So I would like your guys' input on that. Because would God think that that was me worshiping a flower? You're not talking to me. No, I'm not talking back. I'll put these up anyway and get my feet set up. So when I come back and get some answers. I'm keeping this door open. It's warm in there. Not plate in there. This plate isn't clean. time to get barbecue sauce. Why don't I ever get barbecue sauce? I like sweet stuff to dip my foods in it. I used to use, oh, you can't see me. Hi. I used to use Thousand Island or French dressing. Okay, nobody's messaging. Is anybody here? Throw up some hearts. I was really looking for some input, but nobody's given me any input. Nobody. Max, nobody's talking. Are you guys unable? Let's see. Engage with my audience? With what? Oh. Hello. Oh, just try an invite. Thank you for responding. So I know somebody's there. Because my combo was very, very boring. How can that be so hot? Allie, are you still here? Or are you sleeping? Oh, in the morning for her. It's even longer. It's put up in a ponytail. I don't really feel like shaking it though. Nobody answered my fucking question. Okay. Nobody's around. Got it. Charlene, thanks for showing up. I don't think that it would have been worshiping. Maybe the words could have been different. Maybe it's thank you, God, for the flowers you created. Thank God. Oh, thank you for answering me. Thank you. Yeah, I wonder why he had me say it that way. But I don't think Luke is like a God religious. I think he's very just. I'm not for sure. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe he is very spiritual. It's all right. I don't get any likes really because it's you gotta like sign out and then sign back on. Very spiritual. Yeah, that's what I figured. To him, like God is like I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. Marinella, where do you run off to? Diana, that is exactly. You said that so perfect. Gosh, you said that so well. You said that so well. Christians believe God made nature, but nature is not God. He's talking to trees, the earth, and nature. The guidance is wrong because only God speaks and listens to them. I'll read that again. Christians believe God made nature, but nature is not God. No, it's just godly. So talking to trees, the earth, or nature for guidance is wrong because only God speaks and listens to them. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, we can move that over here. Max, go use the bathroom. Yeah, in Guatemala, and I just adore so much of their culture and stuff, and they're very convicted in what they believe, which I think is great. But it's like Diane said, they're more into worshiping their surroundings, the lands, the forests, the volcanoes, the plants, the flowers, and not the creator of the source. Yeah, I could pray up to the sky, but I'm praying to God. But I could never, like when I owned a Buddha from one of my sweet Barbara Duvall that passed, which I ended up getting rid of because I didn't want God to think that. But I would never look at a Buddha and like bow my head or bow down and pray to it. It just no, not gonna happen. Uh, but they, I think they tried to do in Guatemala. Nature can show us how beautiful God is. Oh my gosh, absolutely. It really can. I mean, my goodness, yes. You can take your breath away. But I want to say thank you guys so much for this sunset and how you bloom these flowers and this tree, how it grows and all these different. Just, but never do I look at the flower and say, talk to it. I'll be like, oh, you're so pretty. Yes, you are. But I've never been like, thank you. Thank you. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I guess that's where I fall back on is like the same with the crystals. If God created the crystals, which they mentioned 12 different crystals in the Bible, what does it mean when you're energized, like you're putting them in the sun to make them charging? They call it charging. To me, that's like almost a worship. I just can't do it. That's why like April Amadon sent me some beautiful crystals, but I gave them to Pixie because I just didn't want to be attached to them. And not like attached, but just like associated with them. Pixie loves them. But a lot of people say, oh, it's this and that. We need to put our stones out and charge them. I'm like, what? What does that mean? Pizza. Pizza, pizza. Glad I took the sausage off. This video is terrible. I'm gonna have to get a better connection or oh no. So Tammy, would you say you would not agree with the energizing charging of crystals and stones? Well, leave it in the comments, Tammy. I don't know why there's a delay on any comments, but I'm getting a little antsy. So I'm going to go for now. Try my phone tomorrow. I don't. It's getting really frustrating. Phone don't work. Computer don't work. No. I don't know. But anyways, you guys, I appreciate you hanging out. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. It means a lot. Make an order on Etsy, Beehive by Wendy, if you're able, or go to Facebook. I put a picture of the bracelets I got before I put them on Etsy. I don't agree with charging crystals or stones because I believe first yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, well, I love you all so very much. Thanks for those that hung out and with me with the computer. I know it's different and a pain in the noggin. It's freezing. Anyway, I'm sending you guys love, hugs, prayers, and kisses. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great night and say your prayers. Until then, make good choices. Bye.